Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start with the AXYtoys Devil figure. Let's get started. Let's jump in. What's crazy about this figure is it feels like the dinosaur battlefield stuff that they've been doing, the big T-Rex body, and they've definitely made some beautiful modifications to it. They've added the soft goods here, and what I really like about it is that the plastic's a little bit softer in the arms, but I will say this, and I mean it, please be careful with the hands. You should 100% be heating up hands up every time that you swap it out, unless you add some like sort of shock oil or something, because they're really hard to change out. And it's hard to even add things in because this is not soft plastic. These are actually a harder plastic to reference those nails, I guess. And they wanted to keep it like tough. But man, it's hard to even swap out or add items to these hands. So I just want to say, please be careful. Now, with that being said though, here we are with our soft good jackets. It does have a real zipper. We have some soft good jeans, and we have our feet and stuff like that. But articulation wise, let's see what we're getting into, right? We can lift our head up. We can lift our head a little bit down. We cannot tilt side to side as much as I would like. So there's that, right? Oh, stuff is just falling. Here we have our T-pose. Let me actually move this guy back. Here we are with T-pose. We do have a bicep swivel. We are on a single joint. We have a rotating ball joint here. So I would recommend you put the muscle back. And you only get about 90 degrees underneath the arm. Let's see what we're getting into, right? We see those tight joints. Like I said, you may need some shock oil, right? So we get about 90 degrees. Let's see about our waist. Ooh, okay, so the waist is good. We're definitely entering that territory of big figure, little articulation. But let's see about the leg. The leg can get up to about 90 degrees. Are we double jointed? Yes, we are double jointed in the knee. So we have that. We have a thigh swivel as well. We do have generous ankle pivot, backwards, forwards, and rotating on the swivel. We have a toe hinge as well. So it looks like we have more articulation on the lower level than we do the upper level. And I'm guessing they didn't want to break that aesthetic. Let's see about our articulation here at the lower waist. I feel, okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot down there. I wish we did though. Oh, wait. Hold on. I was wrong. So, as you can see here, I had to open up the plastic a little bit so those abs can get in there. Oh. Did I just break it? Did I just break it? I'm gonna have to test this out. We haven't done this in a while. Haven't had one of these moments. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take a quick break and see what happens, because I'm not sure if I broke it or not, sitting here messing around with it. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna finish posing him up for what I had. We have that ratchet joint there. I just want to see if I can get some good posing out of it from what we have in our articulation points, because that's actually really important, right? So we can get poses out of it. That's the easy part. Now, what I did with the arm though, I got to solve that myself. So let's take a quick break and figure that out, and I'll get right back to you. All right. The good news is I did not break it. So it turns out I just popped out the joint, because I was heating it up. And you can actually just pop the joints out, which is very excited about that. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to jump into our accessories. Let's do that first. I'm trying to figure out what I should cover first. Actually, let's do this because I want to get this kind of out of the way. These big metal chain blades. These are actual metal. They're awesome, except they are a pain to get into those hands because they're not made with a soft enough plastic to kind of just grip in. So sometimes if you're not swinging it in correctly, you're going to have some trouble. So please be careful with these. One of those things being is, great example. They made the ratchet so that way you can hold it up with no issues, right? You're supposed to kind of slide it in and then reverse grip it. And again, these nails are sharp, whether it's this or it's this, they're both sharp. You kind of just got to slide it in and get it to grip in. It's a little bit easier for me with some practice. On your first time, I'm please telling you, please be careful. It's one of those things where you can easily hurt yourself. So just please be careful. So with our ratchet joint, it actually allows you to hold it up with no issue. That's why I chose this arm too. You can see it's fixed. It's holding it up. No problems. You'll actually get 2 of those as well. So I'm gonna leave them like that actually because I like it. You'll also get a chain for the waist and then 2 chains for the legs. Next up, you'll get another set of hands. Here are going to be those open action hands. These are gigantic and look cool as hell. These can actually grip a character's head, like a whole head. And that's actually really cool. Then you'll get what I call slashing hands. So these are your attack, your slash hands. You'll also get his ponytail, which I didn't put on for obvious reasons. You will get a mask. With the mask, I'm having some issues with the drawstring. I want it to sit really nice, and it's really tight, so I'm gonna have to just kind of break that in. You'll also get a slew of finger effects upon the nails. Now, there are a lot of them, and I'm trying to figure out a way that I can show them all. So I don't want to go over all of them individually, so I'm gonna pick a few. And what's really cool about these, right, is they have little skulls at the edge of them. I think all of them do. They have some sort of skull on all of them. Yeah, they really do. So look. And they're all slightly different designs, looking slightly different, cooler than the last one, in my opinion. I ended up showing most of them anyway. But as you can see, these will slip between the fingernails. Oh, this one's a double one. So yeah. And that is it for our accessories. What I am going to do is I'm going to break out some stuff that we can use in a size comparison to kind of show you just how massive this guy is. So let's get to it. Now we're going to jump into the size comparison. I'm actually going to move him back a little bit. And then we're going to see. First, I'm going to put an AXYtoys Dino, the big one that I talked about earlier. And we can see how we have gotten some similar, like obviously his muscle mass is bigger and things like that. But you can see how you have that similar design there that really makes it work. They're both 2 big boys. I'm actually going to leave him right here for a second. You stay. Stay. Ooh. Stay. And then when we compare to a smaller dino, you can see that these are clearly 2 big guys. Now, as I take these guys away, the next thing I'm going to compare to is the Zesray Studios Balathu. You can see this is another big boy, but the Devil figure still has it beat by, let's say about a ½ inch, right? Let's remove this big boy. Then we can compare to some other lines. Let's actually move you back up, right? First off, let's do a Mythic Legions and a Savage Crucible. You can see this guy really has size over them. So you can really do your larger than life David and Goliath shots, your out of scale, like your little mixed scale shots. You can have a lot of fun with that. Next up here is a Operation Monster Force, as well as a G.I. Joe Classified. Next up, we have a Valaverse, and then we're gonna do a Marvel Legends. Next up is going to be my main man Doc Knock and Ichigo, both from Mezco. I'm throwing Ichigo in just because it's fun. So yeah. And that about rounds it up. But yeah, I think that's what I can think of right now. I'll probably find some other stuff. But in the meantime, just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys coming. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, that's fine. You came here and you watched it, and I appreciate that. But most of all, as always, guys, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.